Tess. I'm here with a Flosstube update today. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm in my office, my home office. It's weird to say. This is probably like the only room in the house that's semi-decorated, so our house is under construction right now. And if I pan down a little, you'll see the floors not yet done, but that's okay. You'll hear Archie click-clacking around, but he's here keeping me company while I film. Archie's my dog, by the way. For those of you who've not met him, he's a little corgi dog, and he's always busy, so you'll hear him in the background. Hopefully no squeaky toys. A little update, I guess. We've still been working on the house, and everything is going really well. This room's pretty much done. The bathrooms are looking so pretty. They're like brand new, beautiful tile. Oh, I'm in love. Everything else has been painted. They were working down in my craft room today, so that was really exciting. Or not today, this week. And I think like all the big stuff is kind of done except for the floors in the kitchen. So those are like the two big things we get to look forward to this spring. And the kitchen, like I know that's always such a process because it's such a big job. But I cannot wait for the floors to get done. Like that's gonna tie everything together and it's just gonna be awesome. So I'm really looking forward to that part. And maybe next time I film my video, I'll be down in my craft room. So that would be awesome. It's in the basement of this house, so nice and quiet. I love it. I love it already. School's been good. My kids this year are awesome. They're really good kids. So sweet. So as far as 4th and 5th graders go, I could not ask for a better bunch. It's been great, but really stressful. We, nothing like the COVID stuff's all okay. We still wore masks up until yesterday. So I think, or Friday night, I guess. We got the email on Friday. We don't have to wear masks anymore. So it's been like pretty fun. Nothing to complain about, but just the workload this year, trying to catch all the kids up, that has been so much. We've all been coming in extra hours to teach like tutoring twice a week, and it just starts our day an hour early, but missing those 2 days for planning a week. And we always have a meeting one day a week at 8 a.m. So that's like 3 days of planning that I don't have anymore. And it's really stressful. I end up staying later, and it just happens that I don't get to stitch as much. So this month specifically, I did not get a lot of stitching in. I did get to go hang out with some stitchy friends at the end of January. That was fun. I met up with a few local ladies at the library, and I'm hoping we can do that again soon. That was really fun. And just with everything getting back to normal a little bit, it's been really nice just to like hang out with people again. We've been going out to more dinners with friends, and yesterday I went to the drag brunch. That was amazing, a fun event at Madigan's in Occoquan. Fun times. Like it feels like we're getting back to normal. I'm looking forward to it. Speaking of fun things to look forward to, I am going to the New Jersey Flosstube retreat, so I need to book my hotel. That's the only thing I have to do still, but other than that, I'm ready to go. So I'm so excited. I'm glad it's in the summer so I could go. If it had been any other time of year, it wouldn't have worked out. So something to look forward to. Okay, so let me share with you what I've been doing. I have been doing WIPGO, just like many other people. It's like the thing to do this year. And it's been really good to make progress on some of these things that I wouldn't normally reach for. So I am really happy about that. January's pulls were Whip It Good. This is a Heartstrings Samplary pattern, and I love this one. It's so cute, isn't it? And here's my progress on this one. My goal was to get it to the halfway point, and I think I did. I got right there, which is close to the halfway point. I guess it's not exactly halfway, but this is where I wanted to be. So my goal was met. There you go, you can see it a little better. And this fabric is it, shoot, I can't remember what it's called. It's by Color and Cotton. It was one of their fabric of the month. Is it called the King's Blue? And I'm just doing it with white thread, and it pops so much on there. It's so pretty. And I'm just doing the cross stitches now, and I'll go back and do the back stitching afterward. Let's see, Whip It Good. Sorry, I have my project bags right here, and I was right, it's the King's Blue. So King's Blue with white thread looks amazing, and I'm about halfway through. When I started it, I just had this one little thing done, so I have completed quite a bit on that one. And you know, thanks to snow days in January, really, that's what helped me achieve so much on that one. We had a lot of snow days in January. It was so pretty. My other January pull was Prairie Schoolers Winter Woods, and I think I showed you some progress on this last time, and I was pretty close, I think. And I finished, look at it. Let's put this behind it. Finished little Santa and his creatures are, I love them. They're so cute. This one's a great pattern. It was easy to stitch just because it's DMC, so I feel like I can cruise through it, you know? And this fabric's easy to stitch on. It's just a witch elt, I don't remember the color. Something I had in my stash. But once I got all of the colors for this, he went really fast. So that one was fun. And it's nice to have a finish, especially for like the first whip go. It's not normal for me. January, I also could not start my new colors on this one. This is Big Red Ship of Life by Ink Circles, and it's huge. When I worked on this, I started at the bottom and I worked my way up, and right now I'm just right here towards the top. And I ended up putting the next 3 colors in. I was going to add the last 3 too. I think do I have 3 more or 4 more? I have all the yellows. But I did not. Mainly because of thread control. In my project bag, I have like 3 threads out at once, and they kind of clump nicely, but I think it would turn into a rat's nest if I had any more than that. So I'm gonna stick with the 3 colors, and oh, they're so pretty. Okay, let me unfold this. Oh, yes, here we go. Do you want me to start at the bottom? All right, so we did the blue, and then the purples, and then some reds and pinks, and finally, here's some oranges. Aren't they pretty? And there's the 3 new colors. That dark red is very rich, and then 2 oranges. And it's gonna go up through yellow next, and that's where it ends. But it's looking so nice. I I can't get the whole thing in my shop. But I can't wait to see these this design grow and grow again. I think this is my favorite one to watch progress on, but I haven't pulled it out in a couple of weeks, so I have a plan for that. I'll share with that later, but Big Red Ship of Life is coming along. After I worked on that for a long time, I pulled it off my Big Q Snap, and I had been fighting with this one for a while. I think if you watched my last video, you know I was not quite happy with my progress on this piece. And this is what I had done. Just this tiny little bit on this giant piece of fabric. And I didn't like the stitches. They were very tiny. I know this is a 32 count, but it's picture this plus, and I think it kind of shrunk down a bit. It's beautiful. But I didn't want it to be that little, I guess. So I ordered fabric and it came in the mail. I ordered it from 123 Stitch, and this is the called for. It's 28 count, and I restarted this, and I am much happier with what I have now. So here it is. I doubled my progress. So sorry, I'm trying to look at what I'm doing. I doubled my progress. I have a lot more stitching done now. I feel like the colors pop more. They're not hiding in that dark fabric. I think that's kind of where my problem was. It was the dark. It's pretty fabric, just not right for this project. So I'll save that for another project. And I love this progress. Like, this was so fun to stitch. And you kind of get a rhythm going with these little banners. And I know the banners are only around the outside, but it was nice to get some progress on this. So I checked my box for this one for last year, since I didn't get to work on it. And I'll be working on this again soon. So for February's Whip Go pulls, I pulled Patriotic Shaker Box. This one I started in August, and I'm stitching the main design here, which I think is so pretty. I love it. And I just had the tiniest, the black part of the basket done. I think that was all I had. And I got all of that done. So just the black down here was finished. My goal on this was to get half of it done, and I think I did it. There's some more flowers over here, and then 2 flags. So hopefully I can pull this out again and finish this up. But I love how it looks. The flowers were really fun to stitch. It's all the called for threads. And this fabric is another color in cotton that I got from the Kit Club. Oh, did I keep it on here? No, I didn't. Sorry guys. It's pretty though, isn't it? Kind of a latte color, coffee. So that one I met my goal on. The second one that I pulled was the Cricut Collection Winter Circle, which this design is adorable. I love the little snowman. It's super old, but I think it's fun. I love these circle designs. I think they have one for fall and summer and spring as well. So we'll see how it goes, but I think it would be fun to have all of them. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get to my goal on this. When I started this time around, I just had part of the snowman done and the snowflake down below, okay? Here, let me flip this so it's easier to see. So I had this done and then part of him done. So I finished him, and then I moved on to my second one, And I really wanted to get a third one done too, but there's just no way. February ends tomorrow, guys, and I don't think I'm going to get that third snowman done. I might be able to get her started tonight and maybe work a little bit tomorrow, depending on what's going on. But yeah, I don't know why I gave myself such a lofty goal, knowing that I was only going to pull this out a little bit, but I tried. And at least I got another snowman. That's pretty exciting. And I did make pretty good progress on this. And this one was a struggle for me anyway, because it was one I had not pulled out last year, and it didn't have any like want to stitch it. It's because of that white thread. I'm using a splendid sparkly thread, and it was just a little hard for me to work with, but I'm finally enjoying it a little more. So hopefully maybe later this year I'll get the snowman done. Okay, so that was all I worked on, my whips, and like I said, I was pretty busy, but that's life, right? I did have time to shop though. Most of this is online stuff. I have not had time to go to the shop and look around, but Nashville needlework, man. The show, there's so many pretty things coming out, so I'm gonna have to go check them out in real life. So that's my plan. While I was working this month, I had this one on my big Q-snap the whole time, and I didn't want to take it off because I hadn't met my goal on it. So what I ended up doing was buying a second Q-snap so that I can work on it and not work on my big red ship. I'm going to put big red ship on one and snow whatever I'm working on the other one, so that I don't have an excuse to not pull that big red ship out. So I also put in an order just for some patterns. I had been looking at these winter patterns for so long, and I just needed to pull the trigger. I mean, they're so cute. So this is winter plaid. It's a little plaid house. I mean, what? Yes, I need to stitch that. And then we live really close to Mount Vernon, the actual house. And actually, we're from Washington State, and Mount Vernon was really close to where my husband was from. So he's from Cedar Woolley, and we go to Mount Vernon all the time. So Mount Vernon has a double meaning for me. I just think this little snowman on the roof with a flag is awfully cute, and I couldn't say no. And then these little winter, they're called winter littles, but they're little critters from Waxing Moon Designs. I need all of those. How cute are they? And this one's been in my like wish list for a long time, so I bought it. And then Winter Signs. I've been looking at this one for a long time, and every time I see it, I'm like, oh, I need that. So by Tiny Modernist, these adorable winter signs. Aren't they cool? They look so cute stitched up. And then one random Amazon kit pick. This is the Dimensions kit. I was in a winter mood. So this is a Christmas. I love the jars and the cardinal and the snow. And I'll probably pick a different fabric than the kit fabric, but I thought this was really cute. And I did pick up one, like just some basic tan fabric, a good neutral. It's Stars Hollow by R&R Reproductions. So I have this, and it's a 36 count. And I think I'll probably do one of these patterns on it. So I need it. Another little purchase I made this month was at Etsy. I had to buy some cute new guards. I had a set that I made myself way back when, and they were so gross and old, and I needed some new ones. So I had the sloth one, and then this one has cute little penguins on it. So I bought myself 2 of those. And shoot, I have a new Q snap, so maybe I'll order another one. So that's my haul. And then I wanted to share my plans for the next month or so. What did we pull? Oh, I didn't bring it up. One second, I'll go get it. Okay, sorry, I left it downstairs. So Whip Go, this time around, I pulled 2 things. Archie came to visit. You gonna lay down? He's out of here. So the first one was Jane's Joy. I know I just worked on it, but that counted for my last year's stitches. So now I can make some more progress on this. So you saw before where I started. So I'm starting with this. And I'm hoping to go over, I think, how much do I have? I have that green one. So I have 4 more to go on this side and about 6 more to go on this side. So I might just do this side and maybe the corner and start some of those squares. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I think that's what I'll do. I'll try to get to the corner of this and then do the row of squares below it. A few of those. I'm not sure what my goal should be on that. I may have to make a day goal for myself this year or this month, only because I have like so little stitching time. March, I just have a feeling it's going to be very busy. I don't know. The second number that was called for Whip Go was my Mill Hill Winter Glow, and I lost my thing, but this is what it looks like. It's so pretty, isn't it? And I have a good chunk of this done right here. Whoops, you can't see it. Let me use this. That's not gonna work either. Sorry, try this. There we go. So I have a good portion of this done already. And I have the dark blue down to where it ends here. So I think like most of it is finished with that big circle of sky, and then the little dots that are missing are just beads, so I'll add those last. But I think I'll just continue on with the darker colors, maybe come over here and find that corner. This one's not a bad one to stitch on either. It's pretty simple. It's not one I pull out very often just because it's on the paper, and I don't know, you can see there is already some damage to the paper down here. So I'm hoping that's covered once I finish it. I think I have a frame for this already too. If I remember right, I bought one when I bought the kit, so. And I don't think I'll get it finished this time, but I will be so much closer for the next time I work on it. So those are 2 of my plans, and then my third project I want to work on this month is Big Red Ship, and I would like to get a page finish on these 3 colors. So I think this one is finished. I think it ends right here. So I want to bring the oranges all the way out here. That's my plan on that one. So little by little, we'll make some progress. Unless one of those new starts calls my name. Those are the 3 projects I am going to be working on for the future. And then March is a long month, so I should have no problem finishing my goals this month, and hopefully I can maybe pull out one of those things that I didn't get a stitch on last year and get a few extra stitches in. Oh, so other than that, I guess I don't have any more to share. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me and catching up on what I've been working on. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.